Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Lanky Trader. So I'm going to do a trade recap of all the trades I took this week, both on gold, US30, Nasdaq. So on gold this week, I'm going to share with you guys my trade results on gold this week. So I have an account that I trade only gold on using my strategy. So I'm going to share that with you guys. So if you want to see that, stick to the end of the video and I'll share that with you guys. So let's begin with US30. So this is our US30 setup. This is our Monday setup right here. This is our opening range candle. We marked the high and the low. We had the break above, came back for the retest. We entered for our buy, stops at the low. Our target is a 1 to 1.5. As you can see, we hit our take profit nicely right here. Our Tuesday setup was loss. So this is our opening range here. Mark the high and the low. We had the break above. I set the buy limit, but you guys can see we got, liquidated immediately. So this was a loss on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, we had our opening range here. So we can see that we got tapped back into our Tuesday's opening range. So I just sold from our Tuesday's opening range, sold from there. So marked out our levels. As you can see, we still respected our Wednesday's level. So after we marked our opening range on Wednesday, we had a break below retest. Then our target was a 1 to 1.5, but since I entered from Tuesday's opening range, I did not enter Wednesday's setup. I just used Tuesday's setup as my setup. So our target was a 1 to 2. So as you can see, we hit our take profit nicely. I think that was the only good trade we had this week, that and Monday. The rest were losses. So this is our Thursday's opening range right here. We had the break above, and our stop was a 1 to 1.5. Our stop below, and you can see that we got stopped out almost instantly. So that's our Thursday setup. So we now had a break above, so I entered this and our stop was at the low. Our target is the 1 to 1.5, but you can see we just kept on ranging. So this took me out at a break even. So, and I entered Friday setup because US30 wasn't really giving me confidence that we are going to do better than Monday and Wednesday setup. So I just stayed out of the rest of the market apart from Thursday that we took a loss. So yeah, so that's how our US30 trade went this week. So that's how it goes. You can't win every time. So you just have to prepare yourself for the losses also. So let's go to Nasdaq. So Nasdaq was a lot better than US30. We had consistent wins on Nasdaq. So this is our Monday setup. So updates on our Friday setup, we hit take profit. The other one was a loss. So this is our opening range candle here. We marked the high and the low. We had the break above, came back for the retest. We entered for our buy, stops at the low. Our target is the 1 to 2. And you guys can see we hit our profit nicely right here. Then our Tuesday setup. This is our Tuesday setup. This is our opening range candle. We mark out the high and the low. We had the break below, came back for the retest. We entered for our sell, stops at the high. Our target is a 1 to 1.7. So that's our Tuesday setup. So our Wednesday setup, these are opening range candle right here. Mark out the high and the low of our opening range candle. We had the break below. We came back for the retest. We entered for our sell, stops at the high. Our target is the 1 to 2. As you can see, we hit our take profit nicely right here. So guys, this is our Thursday setup. So from Thursday, Friday, our trades were not really, we ranged Thursday, Friday. So Thursday was a break-even trade, and I didn't enter our Friday setup just because we were towards the later part of the week. That's Thursday, Friday, and we started Thursday ranging, so there was no need entering another setup on Friday because I just saw that market was just in a range. So I didn't enter Friday's setup, but I entered Thursday and we closed our break even. So let me walk you guys through our Thursday setup. So this is our Thursday setup here. This is our opening range candle. We mark out the high and the low of our candle. We had the break above, came back for our retest. We entered our buy, stops at the low, and you can see that we just ranged sideways market throughout. Then we eventually took out this high. So when we took out this high, I broke even, saying okay, we are going to go all the way, but you can see market just on our Friday's opening range, market just came back to test our Thursday's opening range before going back up. So I got closed at break even. I didn't enter the Friday setup. So that's how our Nasdaq trade went this week. So let me run you guys through gold. So our setups on gold were amazing. Like gold this week has just been giving us back to back. In fact, for the past 3 weeks, gold has been giving us back to back consistent results, wins throughout. So let me see. Okay, this is our setup right here. So this is how good the strategy has been, like on especially on gold. So I have an account, a dedicated account that I trade only gold on, and just trading this strategy, we've bagged about 18k profits on gold this week. Just on gold this week, using a 1 to 2 risk to reward, because we did not have a single loss this week. Same as last week, we didn't have a single loss. So a steady 1 to 2 risk to reward, bagged 18k this week. So that's how good this strategy was. So I'm going to share the results, like the full report at the end of this video. So just stick to the end of the video. So this is update on our Thursday setup, because when we had our Friday setup, we were still in our Thursday setup, so we hadn't reached our TP yet. So this is our Thursday setup here, our Friday setup, sorry, that's for last week. This was our Friday setup. So we hit take profit both on our Friday setup, but we are yet to hit take profit on our Thursday setup. So updates Monday, we hit our take profit on our Thursday setup. So you can see how crazy we've been on gold. So, and I think market has really been trending higher, so we've been having cleaner setups. So we took out our previous week's high on Friday, or sorry, Monday morning. Took out our previous week's high, so it just gave me more confidence that market is going to move higher. Do you understand? So yeah, so this is our Monday setup here, this candle. This is our opening range setup. So we marked the high and the low, we had the break above, came back for our retest, we entered for our buy, stops at the low. Our target is a 1 to 2. Like you guys can see, we hit our take profit nicely right here. Then our Tuesday setup, this is our Tuesday setup here. This is our opening range candle. We mark out the high and the low of that candle, we had the break below, we came back for our retest, stops at the high. Our target is a 1 to 2. As you can see, we hit our take profit nicely right here. Then our Wednesday setup, this is our Wednesday setup. This is our opening range candle. We mark out the high and the low, we had the break below, came back for our retest, we entered for ourselves, stopped at the high. Our target is a 1 to 2. And you guys can see, we hit our take profit nicely right here. Then our Thursday setup, so these are Thursday setup, kind of played out like our last week setup on Thursday too, played out the same way. So this is our opening range candle on Thursday. We marked the high and the low, so we had a break above early, but we kind of ranged back to the entry. So I entered for our buy, stops at the low. Our target is a 1 to 2, and you guys can see we ended up hitting our take profits at beginning of Friday, like around like 3 p.m. on Friday. So we had our Friday setup here, marked the high and the low, we had a break above, we entered for our buy, stops at the low, and you can see we hit our TP for our Thursday setup and our Friday setup at the same time. So that's our Mondays, that's our Friday's trade on gold. So you can see that we've been really consistent on gold. If I show you the chart, you can see that gold has been bagging us wins just using a very, very, very simple strategy. Like so simple that a baby can trade this strategy. It's not difficult, it's just simple that anybody can learn and use it. All you just have to know is just basic market structure. That's candle anatomy and market structure, and you'll be able to trade this strategy very well. So it's a free strategy. I'm not selling any course. All you have to do is just be consistent with it, know your risk management, and bro, the strategy will perform. I'm not saying it's a holy grail. No strategy is a holy grail. You're going to have losses, but at the same time, you're going to have losing streaks. It's the same way you're going to have winning streaks too on this strategy. And you're always going to find a setup, at least one setup per day. So it's a good strategy, you know. is a good strategy. Like this week we bagged 18k dollars on using this strategy alone. So if you are taking a prop firm challenge using this strategy, you will have passed your phase one, passed your phase two, and still made profits on your live account to withdraw at the end of the month. That's how powerful this strategy is. So all you have to do is just to be consistent with the rules and also follow proper risk management. And in the long run, the strategy will prove itself to you to perform. I've been testing this strategy for a very long time, over 200, 300 trades. That's on gold alone. So I'm going to share you guys, the results on we had this week using the strategy trading on gold, because I have a dedicated account for gold using this strategy. So I'll share that to the right side of the screen so you guys can see. So guys, that's how the trade went this week. All our trades went this week. So please like, share, subscribe, click that bell icon so that YouTube algorithm can recommend my videos to more people. So that's it, guys. So the strategy works. It's just for you to fix your psychology, fix your mindset, and just follow the rules. Be disciplined and follow the rules, and you're going to make profit in the long run. You're going to be profitable in the long run. You don't need a complicated strategy. You don't need ICT, SMC, supply and demand. You don't need like an overcomplicated strategy that you have to be cracking your brain every day just so that you can, understand what the market is doing. You don't need. All you need is just basic knowledge of your candle anatomy and basic knowledge of your what's it called, market structure, and follow the rules of the strategy, and you will just see that you'll be consistent. It's a very simple strategy. Anybody can trade it. So that's all for me, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.